Students, today we're going to talk about how to use PicCollage, and PicCollage is my favorite app and probably the easiest app for creating digital posters. Let's check it out. Here you see three apps on my screen, Adobe Express, Canva, and PicCollage. All three are free and I use the free versions. Let's open up PicCollage. So when I open it up, I'm going to click on Freestyle. Then all I have to do is use one of the selections on the bottom of the screen to add things to the screen. If I scroll my finger along the bottom, I can make the menu move back and forth. I'm going to click on text and I'm going to write George Floyd. George Floyd. Okay. Now, as you can see here, it shows the last text style that I've used, and it has a background. Okay. To do the background, it's the square with the drop on it. See the square with the ink drop? I can choose no background for it, or can you choose all different kinds of backgrounds for it. Okay, this is just for the text itself. We can also choose the back for the screen. But considering George Floyd is a very serious topic, I'm not going to choose a background for it. Or if I do, it'll be a solid color. But for right now, I'm not going to choose a background color. But look, my text is white. To change the color of the ink of the text, you can do that. And you can just simply choose whichever color you want. And if you tap it again, you can change it in here to make it darker, make it lighter, almost any color you want. And if you have something else on your page, you can use this ink dropper to get the actual color from your picture. Okay, let's take a look at how to do that. Now I'm just taking my finger, touching the screen, and moving it up. By the way, I can make it bigger, and I can change the angle by just dragging my finger, keeping my finger pressed down as I drag that arrow. Okay, let's make it kind of big. And we want it straight. And I'm going to drag it, put it right at the top of the screen. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to change the size of the layout. You're going to click on Layout, and then you're going to click on Sizes. We kind of want this big because we have to include a lot of information. So go ahead and click on Wallpaper. And that is going to make it as big as your screen. Or if you want, you could do it for your Instagram story. That's pretty good to have it as your Instagram story. Or this 2x3. I like the 2x3 size. You can also use that for your Instagram or Facebook posts. Okay, it would be so cool if you posted this to Instagram or Facebook. I'm going to click on the check mark right next to the word grids to say, okay, this is the size I want. Now I'm going to move up my, I think I'm probably better leave it right here. Okay, so now the next thing I can do is I can look up an image on the internet, on the web. And I'm just moving my finger back and forth along this menu on the bottom. And I'm going to click Web Image. And I'm going to look up a picture of George Floyd. George Floyd. Okay, and now I'm going to click on the little loop or the magnifying glass, and look, there's all kinds of pictures of George Floyd, and you can choose the one that you like. Okay, here's a picture of George Floyd dressed up really nicely. Let's put that picture on there. Okay, so here we have a picture of George Floyd, and we have to get a couple of different pictures on here. So I'm going to get that picture of George Floyd. And by the way, if you press down on the picture, a menu pops up. And if you click on cut out, you can cut out in different shapes. Like look, you get all different kinds of shapes. A star, a heart. Put a heart. Heart's kind of hard unless you kind of manipulate it to the side because you won't get the entire picture. Whoops, getting text messages here. You could get a circle. You can get an oval. I'm just using my fingers, 2 fingers to twist the circle and the oval around. Okay, and then I'm clicking on the check mark, like, yes, that's what I want. Okay, you can click on the text to put more information, like died at age 46. Or maybe we should put, instead of died, let's put killed. And I just touched my finger on the screen where it shows the text in the middle of the screen to go back and erase it with the backspace. I'm going to write killed at age 46. By the way, when you're doing this menu, you can change the way the font looks too. You can change it to have different kinds of fonts, different kinds of looks, different colors. You can change it to different colors. Say, for example, I want to choose the green on the screen right there. I just use this this little eyedropper to pick up that color. I can pick up the color from the picture by touching on the picture. You might have to do it several times. Click, maybe you want it a little bit less bright, then you can click done. And then you can maybe put a background on that one, okay? And you can make it small by moving your finger back and forth. I'm going to put that right there, killed at age 46. Put a check mark. You want a background color? Click on again, I just move my finger on the menu, holding my finger down while moving it, and click backgrounds. And then choose whatever color you want for your background, okay? Maybe you want yellow as your background. I don't know what color you want as your background. If we have that color as background, you can't see the font behind it. And this dark blue is nice. And then you can do another web search and get more pictures of his son or his daughter. You can also pick up those pictures beforehand and then click on photos and save those pictures beforehand on your computer by doing a Google search, okay? And you can add all kinds of text. You can even draw, okay? You can draw, change the size of and draw on it yourself, okay? Make a pattern or something. It'll probably be too busy if I do that. So I'm going to click on the top